What does the culture celebrate, and how does the culture mourn, and what are the rituals that they go through life with? I think this is kind of one of the things that really separates a culture from just being a list of traits that you kind of exposition about a culture, and what makes a culture seem real to the audience. Because then, when we look at society, we all have cultures and traditions, even if we don't necessarily recognize them as kind of traditions or the rituals we want to go through. Like we can think of marriage. Again, most of us recognize that kind of tradition and so forth. But yet, how people might view it can tell you a lot about a person. Like if some people views it as the ball and chain per se, and other people view it as the ultimate expression of romantic love, that tells you both about both of those people. So I think the key there is that what a culture does tells you about those people. So you can have something where maybe they're mourning someone. Now it could be that they are deeply disturbed by the loss and they don't really have a hope for something else. So it does hit them hard, or maybe they're nihilistic about things because there is nothing else left. Or we could have a thing where there's something beyond death, and so maybe it's actually a good thing, and they may actually celebrate it, even if they feel like there's a loss there. So again, it kind of tells you a bit about the culture by how they operate. And we can think of the coming of age rituals. Now, for many time, maybe in modern Western society, it can often feel like, oh, you're shoved out the door at a time when you are supposedly an adult. But yet, in many cultures, there may be a proving or a ritual that you go through to basically be an adult, rather than just being like, okay, you're at the proper age now and just expected to fend for yourself, but there's actually a ritual going through that recognizes you as that. And then you can have that for any transition into another age range or another stage of life where there is a ritual to go through. Now, that could make things over ritualistic, but again, it's what's significant in the culture's eyes rather than just what's everyday life. And again, everyday life is important to think about, but most stories happen in the significant times in a person's life. It was important to think about what they might hold significant and what that says about the culture they are in. But anyway, those are kind of my thoughts on this. What do you think?